Hello gals and pals, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. So today I am going to be answering a few questions that I asked on my Instagram about anything Disney related from either my previous vlogs that just came out or opinionated questions, anything of the sorts. I pretty much left it wide open. Bad hair day. Don't mind the hat, and let's just get right into it. First question, was there anything new about the parks that maybe you loved or didn't like? There was a lot of things I loved, so I actually got there in case you didn't watch my vlogs. I'll put a little thing right here for the playlist of my recent vlogs. But on day 2 of me being there, the second park I went to, we were allowed to not wear masks outside. That was a blessing. That was amazing. It started to get really hot, so it was really nice. I was not used to that Florida heat after 2 years of not being in Disney. I loved that everything was so totally safe still. The guests were a little different depending on the park, but the cast members did a really good job mandating every single rule and making sure everyone was following every single rule, even when masks were off. I loved, it's a little bit new, but definitely new to me, Galaxy's Edge, amazing. This is where I'm gonna insert my opinions of Rise of the Resistance, by the way. Rise of the Resistance was impeccable. It was amazing. I loved it. I felt like I was in the film. It was so cool. We did not get the first part of the ride. We ended up just walking right into a back way and on the set where the Empire is and all the stormtroopers are. We didn't get any of the first part, but that's okay. I've seen the first part, so that's why I knew about it on YouTube, and it didn't even bother me. It just will make the next time, hopefully I get a boarding pass, 10 times more exciting. It was so, I was speechless the entire time. I wanted to cry. I wanted to scream, laugh, all the above. All the emotions just came up and overwhelmed me. It was the coolest atmosphere ever. The trackless floors, moving up and down, Kylo Ren, Finn. It was just all so good. So good. And I loved it. I think if you're not a Star Wars fan, you would like it too. It's super immersive. Like when I say that you are in, if you've seen the movie or not, when I say that you are in the movie, you're a part of the movie. You're a part of it. It was just so cool. I loved it. I loved it. Those are my opinions on Rise of the Resistance. Some things I disliked were the way a few guests were acting when it came to new rules and things like that, but that's nothing that you can do, and it's just the way that they want to act. But like I said, cast members did a super duper job with that. Next question. Characters you've never met but would like to meet. I would love to meet more rare characters. I think meeting Flick would be amazing. My favorite Pixar movie is A Bug's Life, and I think Flick is awesome. I know that he was in Animal Kingdom at one point, and I never got to visit California for the Bugs Land before it was demolished and no longer. But I think Flick would be a really cool character. I think Pinocchio would be super fun. I know Pinocchio and Geppetto are rare characters that you could meet. I would really like to meet them. That's all I can think of right now. Best place to eat in the park / favorite food you've ever had at Disney. One of my favorite places I've ever eaten, and I eat every trip, is at Via Napoli's in the Italy Pavilion. I think one of the best 4 cheese pizzas I've ever had in my entire life. Most magical moment you've experienced in the parks. I think for me, the most magical experience that has come to mind was when I first rode Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I think I had the highest expectations for this ride for some reason, and I went on it and hated it. I hated it so much. I don't know why, because I love it. I think it's so cute. Now, I think I just had this high expectation that it was gonna be this big roller coaster and all that stuff, and it wasn't, and that's okay, because family-friendly rides are awesome too. But then the second time I rode it, I was with my sister and a couple of my friends, shout out Christine and Elizabeth Udall, they're sisters as well, travel buddies, miss you guys. I rode with them at nighttime, and I was like, you know what, I'm not a fan of this ride, I'm gonna go on it though. We had the opportunity, and all of a sudden we're riding it, and that swoop that goes like this, like kind of sideways a little, the fireworks start going off and everything lit up, and I thought I was in slow motion, like in those commercials for Disney. It was like going off around me, and I was like, oh my god, this is so magical. It was just that swoop too goes pretty slow just to get that momentum, and oh my god, I was living the dream. It was beautiful. It was such a beautiful experience. Best magical moment for me, definitely. Have you seen Cruella? I have seen Cruella, and I loved it. I loved it. Let me give you guys a little something. I am a hard critic when it comes to these live actions, okay? I like things stuck to the story, and I know that's not everyone's partake, that's not everyone's favorite. The reason why I like Maleficent so much is because it's an origin story. It is not recreating any cartoon. It is inspired by the character itself, and origin stories, you can go anywhere with it, and that is the beauty of it. So seeing Cruella and watching an origin story of how she grew up, where she came from, how she became so nutty was awesome. The twists, the turns, and then tying it all together with that scene in the middle of the credits, I was like, oh, that's where it is. So then after that, I watched the 101 Dalmatian original cartoon after that, and I was like, wow, this is it. So I really like Cruella, and I think she might be my new favorite villain, which I got asked, who's your favorite villain? And Dr. Facilier is one that I always say, but Cruella is really, really up there. Next question is, if you only had to pick one park to go to for the rest of your life, which one would it be? No, it's hard. So I'm gonna keep it to the Walt Disney World parks in Florida, because I have never, those are the only parks I've ever been to. I've never been to any other parks. I wanna say Magic Kingdom, because it's the most like authentic, iconic park, you know what I mean? But I really love Hollywood Studios. It is my favorite park. I wish I could do a Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom mashup, because that would be awesome. I think just for the sake of it and for the beauty of it and the pure magic, I think I would have to just go to Magic Kingdom. So there it is, Magic Kingdom. Next question, what's the best rides at Disney for someone who doesn't like rides very much? Great question. So honestly, I think someone who is not a fan of thrill rides can go on every ride in Magic Kingdom. So that is your park to be at. Space Mountain can be a little much. Everything else, Magic Kingdom is definitely your go-to. It's more simple rides, and they're all of the same type of feel. There's boat rides, there's the dark room rides and stuff like that. Very slow, very nice, but still very magical and themed, obviously, very well because it's Disney. Honestly, for people that don't like rides, in each park there is something for everyone. Even a little more. Disney is known to not have the craziest of thrill rides, but the thrill rides are there. Hollywood Studios has the most going on for rides, but it's something that someone does not like rides can't do. I think you'd be surprised with yourself. Top 5 favorite and least favorite rides. This is gonna suck to answer. Big Thunder, Rise of the Resistance, Flight of Passage, Dinosaur, and I need one more. We'll do Soarin'. I like those a lot. Oh wait, honorary mention. Guys, honorary mention, the People Mover. Okay, I'm making it top 6 because, or I'll take Soarin' out and add the People Mover. Those are my top 5. Big Thunder Mountain, Rise of the Resistance, Flight of Passage, Dinosaur, and the People Mover. Excellent top 5. So honorary mention is Soarin' though, because it's really good. Least favorite, I'm gonna say the Carousel, Cali River Rapids, not a fan. Nemo's okay, but it's not my favorite, but I still do go on it. I'm gonna say Frozen, only because I never go on it. I'm not one to really skip rides. If I don't particularly enjoy them, I still go on everything, but I have not done Frozen in years. I think I've only done it once. So I'm just gonna add that to the list. Teacups. Teacups make me nauseous. I almost passed out in front of them. So those are my 5. That one was hard though, because I do love everything. Who's your favorite character you've ever met? I have 2 different ones. I met Phineas and Ferb, and they were so fun. I think it was one of the last times you could ever meet them. They were in Hollywood Studios. Super duper fun to meet. And another good person to meet is Gaston. So funny. If you take a selfie, he enjoys the heck out of it. But I get really good interactions with Goofy all the time. How was Gideons? Gideons was amazing. I'll put some clips up right now. So I'm just gonna read kind of online. Gideons is a sweet shop with a warm Victorian ambiance specializing in hefty cookies and rich cake. So a little bit about Gideons, kind of the story behind it. Steve Lewis is the bakery creator, and he bought what he thought was an antique cookbook published in 1898. But to his surprise, the margins were filled with faded notes and doodles of what appeared to be a young boy who had dreams of becoming a baker. The name written at the back of the book was Gideon, and Steve decided to fulfill the child's wishes with the name Gideon's Bakehouse. Paying tribute to the origins of the name, Gideon's shelves are lined with strange works of art, aging books, and curious antiques from the Victorian era. It was really cool in there. It gave me like Tim Burton / Harry Potter vibes. And I loved it. The cookies were amazing. I got the original chocolate chip, the triple chocolate, and the cookies and cream. Cookies and cream was, I think, my favorite. Cookies and cream, then the chocolate chip, then the triple chocolate. So good. I definitely recommend. And the last question I am going to be answering today is, will you be vlogging on your next trip in July? And hell yeah, I'll be vlogging on my next trip. I am there from July 29th to August 7th. I am doing Hollywood Studios as well, so I hope you enjoy Universal stuff because I'm super excited. I'm going with my family this time, and my 2 cousins, Bella and Sabrina, and Anthony, my brother, have never done Universal or Islands of Adventure, and we're all huge Harry Potter fans, so this is pretty much what we're going for. So this will be their first time doing everything Harry Potter, and it's gonna be so awesome, and I can't wait for you to come along for it. Shout out to Uncle Nick. He is my vlog ride or die pal, so you'll be seeing a lot of him, getting a lot of his insights, and I'm just so excited. Family content is the best content. We're gonna be doing some new things. We wanna try out new things, fun, exciting things. We're gonna be doing Splitsville, Beaches and Cream, because I didn't get to do it in case you saw my Epcot vlog, and a bunch of different stuff that we've never done before. So that's gonna be exciting. I hope you watch along. 52 days, so let's get it. Alrighty, and that is everything I'm going to be answering today. Of course, my DMs are always open on my Instagram, and if you have any questions about anything at all, I love doing these. Let me know if you like these by giving this a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel and follow my Instagram at Once Upon a Dream for more Disney content. There'll be Universal content soon, and just to get your fun facts about the parks and different things about Disney. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!